Hi everyone, this is Andre. Today we're going to talk about what herbs you can take to boost your immune system against this coronavirus, COVID-19, sorry. So generally I don't like to answer this type of question, but I've received quite a few inquiries lately regarding this issue. You have to understand Chinese medicine is a customized approach. It doesn't have one super or magic herbs that everybody can take and then you all get better from it. If life is that easy, then I wouldn't be here, right? So even though it's not the case, but I still prepare 2 herbal formulas in the end for you to. You can try it, and then it might help you, or it might not. So I don't know, but this is something it's been used and it's been prepared, and with good outcomes. So the first, I want you to understand that why the difference between Chinese medicine and the current modern medicine. It's not only the herbs that we use, it's also the theory behind it and how we view our body. So imagine if our body is a factory and we have maybe 20 machines running in this factory all the time. And in order to be healthy, all 20 machines has to be running at very efficiently and very smooth without breaking down. So that seems to be easy to achieve, right? But it's not, because when we were born, a couple of these machines tend to be more problematic than others. And depending on your genes, your parents' gene, and how healthy your parents were when they conceived you, or the condition you were born with, or the living environment that you grew up with, or geographic location, or the time of the date of your birth, it all makes a difference in your DNA and how these 20 machines, how they run, and which one are more, and some of them are more prone to problems, breaking downs, or like not running smoothly. So for example, your factory usually tend to run smoothly, but whenever there is a problem, like when you get sick or when there is a flu coming in, people are sick around you, maybe you tend to have similar symptoms because maybe number 1 and number 2 machine out of 20 are the easiest one to break down. They don't tend to run smoothly whenever there is a problem. Maybe, for example, when the electricity isn't so stable, these 2 machines tend to have small issues, or they tend to break down. It's kind of same as when there's a flu entering your body. Your 1 and 2 machines tend to have problem, and that could be an area of your body, or it can be a system in your body. For example, it might be your lung and heart, and they tend to have more problem. Maybe you have respiratory problem, or you have heart issues when you were a child. Whenever this situation, when the virus comes in, they tend to attack the place that's the weakest, because other areas have perfectly a good immune system in there, and they are able to fight off the incoming virus. However, in these 2 areas, that your immune system might be not so well. So that's why they are able to invade it more than other areas. So, and that's the case for you. How about your friend Tom? Or for example, when he was born, he tend to have more issue with the digestive system. So in his factory, from out of 20 machines, maybe machine 7 and machine 10 and maybe machine 13 are easier. They are more prone to problems. They don't run smoothly. Then everything in the factory will shut down when they don't run smoothly. So when this virus enters his body, Tom's body, and maybe his digestive system, maybe his stomach is having a problem, he's having diarrhea, and maybe another area, maybe his lower back will have some issues as well. So do you think that a technician who fixes machines can use one method to fix your factory and fix Tom's factory? The answer is no, right? Every machine is different. Why they break down, which part is breaking down, and because they all have different functions, and they might look completely different. So why do you think that there's one method that can fix all the machines? So same applies to our body. Do you think the same herbs or same drugs can fix your lung, fix your heart, or maybe fix your stomach, fix your liver, fix your intestine, and to boost your immune system? No, there's no such thing. So why are you asking, what can I take to boost the immune system? So what you can take to boost your immune system might be completely different from what I can take to boost my immune system, because our body has different constitutions, different weaknesses. So in Chinese medicine, we boost the weakest part. So we want to strengthen the weakest link so we don't get broken, right? So that's the idea in the Chinese medicine theory and how we see our body. But because this coronavirus, it's a virus that tends to have pneumonia, create pneumonia symptoms, attacking lungs, respiratory systems. So I selected 2 herbal formulas that help strengthen the lung. One first type is when your lung is generally too cold. When your lung is too cold, it's the virus or the bacteria tend to reproduce more quickly, and this coronavirus might find an environment that they love, so they will be able to invade faster and invade more quickly. However, if you change the environment in your lung, let's say let's raise the temperature up a few degrees, it might change the environment to something that virus doesn't like, has more difficult to reproduce. Just like mold, when you have very humid area or humid house, the mold is very easy to reproduce. However, if your home is always under the sunlight and it's very dry, the mold cannot spread very quickly, or you won't be able to find any mold in your house. So the first formula, can you read it? Consists of 2 herbs, ganjiang and zhigancao. Ganjiang is dried ginger. Zhigancao is fried licorice root. So the ratio is ganjiang 2, zhigancao 4. You can use 2 grams and 4 grams or multiple of that, as long as your ratio is correct. And what you need to do is put them in maybe a liter of water and boil them for 30 to 60 minutes until the water becomes maybe half a liter. Take out the herbs, keep the soup, and divide it into 2 parts or 3 parts, and you take each part, you take all of them in one day. For example, you take one in the morning, one in the afternoon, one in the evening. And this formula is very good for someone who tend to have clear running nose, like without reason. So maybe every morning they have to blow their nose, and they find, oh, how come it's always clear, very watery nose discharge? Or when this person gets a cold, and they would have like constant running nose. You see, it seems like a lot of water coming through from your sinus. So this formula would be better for you. And next formula has 4 herbs. It has fulling. Fulling is a poria mushroom. It's a fungus that grows around the root of pine tree. Sorry, I cannot read it backwards. 桂枝is cinnamon twigs, and then 白术 is, sorry, I don't know. Trichtylodes, I don't even know what that is in English. So if you go to Chinese herbal store, you can ask for it. The Chinese name, they'll understand, and they'll be able to prepare it for you. The last one ingredient is 炙甘草. Same as this one up here, fried licorice root. So the ratio is fulling 4, 桂枝 3, 白术 3, 炙甘草 2. So the second formula is good for somebody who has more water metabolism issue. For example, you tend to get swollen limbs, swollen legs. Maybe in the morning your face are more puffy, your eye bags are more obvious in the morning, or you tend to forget to drink water. You never feel thirsty, or you might get dizziness, because when you have too much water retention in your body, you are more prone to dizziness. So this formula is to help you get rid of excess water. So to reduce the humidity in your system, in your lungs especially, and also in your GI tract, your digestive system. So for like the mold example, your body you do not want your body to be too humid. So if it's too humid, the bacteria, the virus, or whatnot, they like the environment. They tend to reproduce more, and you get sick faster. The third ingredient is 白术. Okay, so sorry. The first one, fulling, is to help your water metabolism. 桂枝 is to strengthen your heart. So when you want to get rid of excess water in your body, you need 桂枝, cinnamon type of herbs. It can be cinnamon barks or cinnamon twigs. Cinnamon twigs will be better than barks. So now it will help strengthen your heart to help you get rid of excess water. 白术 is a herb that, again, get rid of excessive water in your digestive system. It can be your intestine or your stomach. If someone who likes to eat dairy, they tend to accumulate more water retention in the form as mucus in your intestine. So this will help get rid of it. 炙甘草 is the same as this one, fried licorice root. It's a herb that helps strengthen our stomach, because we know that most of our immune system comes from our gut. So you want to have a healthy gut, healthy digestive system. So to combat with any virus or any bacteria. So this, all these 4 herbs are to help get rid of excessive water or excessive humidity in your body. So this one is more for a cold type. This one is more for a humid type. So I hope that you can understand. So if you're a combination of cold and humid, then you can combine all these herbs together. So when you combine these two formulas, we already have 炙甘草 4 here, but we have 2 here. You don't need to add them together. You just take the largest amount and remove this one, and that will be your formula. Again, cook it with water about 30 to 60 minutes. Reduce the water to half. Take out all the herbs. Leave the soup and divide it up into 3 portions and take it in 1 day. So take it for a couple of days to help you with your lung and boost your immune system, boost your lung function. But I don't guarantee it works for everybody, because like I said, everybody has different weaknesses. Maybe their lung is a heat type rather than cold type, then this will make things worse for you. Okay, so that's it for today. I'll see you next time. Bye.